Was racing back. There's whole lots of breaking news tonight, including abysmal weather in Auckland, hailstorms. We're hearing reports flights are being grounded at the airport. We will find out the latest for you, and the traffic, we're told, is outrageously bad, even by Auckland standards. Coming up next on Checkpoint, the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment says the government is not yet doing enough to address the issues arising from coastal erosion. This is a big story. Also tonight, another big story about water, the Rua Taniwha Dam. But let's begin with the giant parade, because they don't happen very often. Ticker tapes, streamers, brass, bands, gymnasts, and lots of heavy rain, although not as heavy, we're told, as it is now. A threat of thunderstorms that have eventuated didn't deter thousands of fans, tens of thousands of fans, from turning up to Auckland's CBD today to welcome home Emirates Team New Zealand and the America's Cup. Children took the day off school, offices and shops shut down as the parade made its way down Queen Street towards the viaduct before the team were ferried to what's called the Cloud. And whilst we've heard much from the team themselves already this week, of course they were on checkpoint last night from Auckland Airport. As Zac Fleming reports, today was about their fans.
No amount of rain could dampen their spirits.
You guys are absolutely soaked. Why are you still standing in the rain?
Because this is what we do. We come out here and we support our team. Like, these dudes have been going 14 years to get it back home, and it's finally here, and it's just like the best. Like, I was here 1995, was it, as a kid, like 1 year old, like on my parents' shoulders watching this, and I'm back again because that's just how we do it.
Tens of thousands perched on tiptoes for a glimpse of the old mug, and to make sure Team New Zealand felt their adoration.
I've been watching the races for ages, so I'm so happy to be here.
What would you say to them if they came and stopped and shook your hand or gave you a high five? Can you read that out for me?
Will you marry me, Peter?
Come from Waikato, Bermuda. Yeah, came early this morning, caught the ferry from Beachlands. We left here, well, we were up at 4 this morning, and we need to support them. And they come home broke, but look what they brought home with them. The cup. That's magic.
Many had taken the day off work or school. Mums and bosses just found it too hard to say no.
She was just begging me so much, and I think it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity perhaps to just do this, because you never know what you're going to be doing in 5 or 6 years' time when it happens again. This is a day where we could come, so we did.
I love that, when it happens again, not if. You're pretty confident?
Yeah.
Even Lions fans put rivalry aside and came out in support of sportsmanship and skill.
We had a great welcome here. We've all had a good time, all enjoyed ourselves. We're going to celebrate your success today, and we're going to celebrate your defeat on Saturday.
Walking along the route, you felt excited to be a New Zealander. Patriotic Kiwis flew, draped and hung flags from anything they could be attached to.
Yeah. This looks brand new, but this looks like you've been a sailing fan for a very long time.
Oh yeah, since the very beginning. In fact, Emma was born back in 87, and we had to, it's 86, sorry, and we had to delay the birth because Team New Zealand were racing White Crusader that night, so I had to tell Mark to hold off till I'd finished.
How do you delay a birth? How does that work?
It was caesarean, and so we had to, I think we beat White Crusader by 7 seconds without wishing to be too precise, and then I raced into the hospital, and Emma was born about an hour later. Yeah,
it's a bit of a no-brainer for you to be down here today.
Oh, without question, yeah, no, they've just done an amazing job, and I'm really proud of them.
And as quick as the parade route filled up, it emptied out. A lot of people ran down to the red carpet area for a second look at the boys, where they were going from land to sea, but fat chance of that happening. Most people there had been there since 10 a.m. All the good spots were taken.
I love the fact that it's the only race in the world where whoever wins it makes the rules, and they can cheat, so they keep it. So to win it is the hardest thing in the world. It'd be like trying to win a rugby cup with 14 people.
It's a very American thing to say.
Yeah, I love the fact. And even though they cheated and changed the rules again this year, we still won. It was fabulous.
And it wasn't just fans that met them. A ceremony befitting. The crew was overwhelmed.
Just unreal, and the weather held out for most of it, but we got a little downpour there for a while, but it definitely didn't seem to deter anyone. And It's just unreal, the support. You know, we've known there's a bit back here, but we had no idea it was this big. And it's just blowing us away.
All the people that have turned out today, wow, we just are blown away. If you went into the team now and you asked, they'd be in shell shock. Absolute shell shock of what we've seen today, and the warmth and the feeling from the public. And I'm going to say Auckland, but I know it's not Auckland. People have come from near and far to be with us today, and it's been just phenomenal. We look forward to taking the cup to Wellington on Tuesday, to Christchurch, and now we'll be in planning for Wednesday, and for Dunedin on Thursday. And to all those places that are so important to all of us as we travel around the country, as we do in our holidays or whatever, we will make sure that in conjunction with our sponsors, that we tour the cup to the provincial centres, where the heartland of New Zealand, where the real people live.
Then it was on to more familiar territory, the waving continuing from the sea. The route through Auckland was only a few kilometres long, but took more than 4 hours to travel. The team take a much-needed break after the touring's over before mounting their defence. Luna Rossa has already been confirmed as the challenger. Not that anyone today saw that as a threat.
No, we'll be back here next time when we win again.
For Checkpoint, Zac Fleming.
That story was beautifully shot and edited by Bradley White, and as you heard Grant Dalton say, the CEO, the Cup will be going on the road around the country next week.